Hey, this is Donnie Rocket. I've got a video for you from Concept Haulers Motor Speedway out in Sheridan, Illinois. The video gets right to it. When you arrive, especially if there's absolutely nobody out there before you or with you, the track marshal will give you a ride around the configuration that they use for rental carts. This is a big track. They use it for a bunch of competitive racing. So there are many configurations. There's a big long straightaway that they avoid on the rental carts. So he's given me the nice casual, lap here, so I know where I'm going once I get under full green. It was $40 for this session. $10 is for the daily licensing fee, which you pay once, and then it's $30 for 15 minutes in this faster of their two type rental carts. The cart was pretty fast. The tires were nice and hard. It was a chilly day out, so they weren't providing much cushion. But they did grip a little better than I thought that they would. As you can see, I think this is a concrete track. It doesn't seem like asphalt. I'm not 100% sure. But we're approaching the end of the ride around lap. And as we go around this left, there's a little raised up type bridge looking feeling thing right there, and you don't really have the ability to see that right-hander very well. But after a few laps you remember where it is and you can go blazing over that elevated section back there with minimal worry. So I'm about to take off, and I apologize. This is the shakiest video that I think I've ever put up on YouTube. But I really didn't have a choice on this, as I didn't realize it was this shaky when I took it. When I arrived at the track, they informed me that I was not allowed to wear a helmet with a GoPro mount on it, and I needed to have a Snell-approved helmet with a Snell approval 2010 and newer. So I think this track is, they abide by the World Karting Association rules even for rentals. Because I do race at another World Karting Association governed track, and at that track you can't wear a helmet with a GoPro on it either. But I probably should have tried to figure that out before I got there, and I assumed that I could put my GoPro on a helmet, and that was a big no-go. Apparently in the past they let people, because there are videos out there with helmet cams on them. It's just now they must be enforcing it. So anyways, if I'd have known it was going to be this shaky, I probably would have tried to put a chest mount harness on and just shoot from my chest. It would have been a little bit less shaky, but I don't know. The image stabilization software I use kind of made it somewhat watchable, but enough about that. We'll talk about the laps. It was a fast track. This up here actually was the worst corner for me. I took it too wide right here. Towards the end of the day, I got a lot closer to that apex of that corner. I tried to stay off of those rumble strips as much as possible because, like I said, the tires were pretty hard, and I hit some of the turtles earlier and they didn't feel so good, so I tried to stay off of them. But it was about, I was able to pull off a lap or two, probably in the 53s. I did not go through and analyze everything frame by frame, but I took a couple laps towards the end, and I got like 53s and 54s on them. So I don't think that was too bad, but I really have no idea. There wasn't any timing system or score sheet or anything like that they kick out for you. Now, you did get a 15-minute session, which is a pretty decent chunk of time for $30. You can pay $20 a race at a K1 speed and get a whopping, for $40 you're going to get about 10 minutes of racing. If that much. But I did enjoy the track. The layout was nice. It was pretty smooth. It seems like it would be fun to be out there with other karts, because it looks like there's ample places to pass without really screwing your line up too bad. So it doesn't seem to be completely, one groove style track. And the karts, like I said, were fast. I only did one session, so I didn't get to run a different kart to see if it felt any different. But, this kart felt pretty quick. So if you're in the area, this is about an hour west of Chicago, out in a little town called Sheridan. Actually, it might have Sheridan might be the closest post office box, but I think this track was actually in a little town called Norway, which I believe is like the first Scandinavian settlement in the United States back in like 1834. I don't remember the date exactly. But tiny little town, you know, a nice little pretty drive out of Chicago, so it wasn't too bad. I'd definitely go back here again, especially if I had somebody with me. It would be a pretty good time. Probably be fun to race, you know, they're, you know, weekend racing in, you know, one of the, like an LO206 class, or, you know, I don't know what classes they have, but I'm sure that organized competitive racing would be pretty fun on this track, and I'm sure there are videos out there of that. So anyways, again, this is Donnie Rocket. My time is running out on this video. This is the Concept Haulers Motor Speedway in Sheridan, Illinois. I would have done a little more video, but hey, you know, there's nobody out there, and my camera is slowly vibrating towards the sky, and you can't hardly see the track anymore. So that's it. Enjoy the shakes, try not to throw up, and have a good one.